for talking to you today. So I started my career in banking. I was in international banking. I worked for Chase, New York, and then for Wells Fargo, working with ministries of health or ministries of education around the world. But in my mid-30s, I realized I wanted to do something different, totally different. So I went back to school and got a master's in public health in epidemiology, which is quite hard. I've never taken so many chemistry and biology classes, and that's how I transfer into this world for global development. My work at Elizabeth Glaser was very fulfilling because the mission of that organization is to eradicate pediatric AIDS. It doesn't get better than that. But I really wanted to help children in a more holistic way. And what's beautiful about Save the Children is we help children be healthy, grow healthy, to have an education, a quality education, and to be protected from harm and violence. So I think that's what really took me to a much larger nonprofit that really is looking at a child, and all the interventions are done in a more comprehensive way. I have an interesting background. I was born in Colombia, in Cali, Colombia, but my parents are Cuban. But I grew up most of my life in Puerto Rico, so we were called the Cuban Ricans. So, love my background. So proud of being Latino, so proud of being Hispanic. And I think we have, generalizing, an appreciation of life. We tend to be generally optimistic as a culture. We celebrate things. We're very optimistic culture. We're here in the US because of the American dream, because we all want to be here. So I think we bring that. I think the Latino culture is beautiful. It's beautiful how we are able to keep that culture, and still children, grandchildren may even lose the language, but the culture is still there. I think one of the skills that is much better if you develop it when you're younger is the ability to influence, the ability to persuade, the ability to move an agenda forward, not the top-down approach. That is a thing of the past. So as I see the millennials now, they're much more open to new ideas, new perspectives. So it's developing that skill about listening, having empathy, and building trust, because that is how you move things forward this day and age. The old command top approach, it's gone. It's gone, doesn't work anymore. So that will be my advice, to really think about influencing, persuading, motivating. How can you do that, and how do you develop skills to do that? There have been dozens of chief operating officers at Save the Children, and there will be many more. What I do hope to be remembered for, it's the ability to change culture. Organizations are under so much stress. Nonprofits, as you know well, we're under so much stress because we need resources. We have huge ambition. We want to do so much for children. We don't have enough resources. We're constantly having to do trade-offs. You can do all of this in a very healthy environment, in a very healthy culture. And that includes listening, the ability to have empathy, the ability to build trust. It's changing behaviors of your staff. So I do spend a lot of time in human resources issues and personal issues. I will say 50% of my time is trying to motivate our staff to build that commitment. So that's what I hope to be remembered for. Not the chief operating officer that was able to balance the books, because I have a fantastic chief financial officer, but that chief operating officer that moved our staff forward. And in periods of stress, when our staff have anxiety, how you still keep them motivated and committed. Not easy, but I will hope that's my legacy.